guys, C.O. Cannon here from Fiction Atlas Press, bringing you another Indie Connection. And today I'd like to tell you about some books that you might enjoy if you're a fan of Daniel L. Jensen's A Fate Inked in Blood. The first book I have for you is called Scarlight by Evie Marceau. As a child, Princess Bryn was saved from a wolf attack by a prince from a rival kingdom that left them both scarred. Rangar's people believe that a life saved is a soul owned, and 10 years later, Rangar returns to claim his prize, Bryn. Yet Rangar arrives on the night that Bryn's people rise against their despotic rulers. With Bryn's castle on fire and most of her family dead, she has no choice but to escape with Rangar's help. Was she rescued or kidnapped? Taken to Rangar's wild kingdom, Bryn slowly finds beauty in the harsh outlands. There, she discovers magic is not the sin she's been led to believe. As she learns the full truth of her family's tyrannical rule and plans to take back her kingdom by the sword or marriage, Bryn falls under the spell of each of 3 royal brothers. But which brother will end up with her hand and her heart? Not even magic can foretell. The second book I have for you is called Of Blades and Wings by Eliza Rain. She wants to earn her Valkyrie wings. He wants to burn every Valkyrie to ash. Princess Medivh is the Ice Court's best secret, until the Valkyrie come for her. Only her family knows what she can really do, and how dangerous it is to leave her tower. But she has been selected by the gods themselves to train at Featherblade to become a Valkyrie, an elite Fey guardian of Odin. If she is to make it against the other Rooks, survive the wild hunt, or battle against the Frost Giants, she has to earn her wings and bond with an ancient animal gifted to her by the gods. She has to get stronger, and work out who her enemies are, and who she can trust. And she has to do it all under the burning gaze of Cain the Ruinous, villain of the Featherblade, her obsession. The disgraced Fire Fae combat trainer has had his wings removed, and been cursed to burn anyone he touches. He is bound to Featherblade, but he makes no secret of the fiery devastation he would wreak if he could leave. And it doesn't take him long to realize that Maddie and her secrets are the key to his revenge. She knows she should avoid him. He's lethal, unhinged, and feeds on fear. But he follows her every move. He shows up whenever she is in danger, and he dominates her dreams. He tests her, pushes her, threatens to find and break her limits. When he is standing before her, fire in his eyes and heat blazing from his cursed skin, Maddie fears she would let the world go up in flames if he told her to. And if she's not strong enough, that may be exactly what happens. The third book I have for you is called Valkyrie Lost by Shannon Pemrick. Will one desperate prayer deliver me salvation, or seal my destruction? I'll do anything for my family, even call upon the gods to save them. I didn't anticipate they would arrive in person to offer their blessing, and I most certainly didn't predict the feelings they'd evoke in me when they decided to become part of my life. As a Karswolva, Norse witch, I have learned to not ask for more than I am afforded. So when Tyr and Baldur openly admit their desire to be around me, I shouldn't think anything of it beyond friendship. I am but a mortal woman, cursed to only feel the ache of a yearning heart, and yearn I do. From shared drinking horns to unforgettable nights, I foolishly believe my curse is finally broken. But when trouble amongst the gods stirs, I may just pay the ultimate price for my transgressions, and the price for spilling the blood of their Valkyrie is one too steep for any god. And the last book I have for you is called By the Sharp and Shadowed Wings by Rachel N. Harker. Fate is cruel, but the gods are vicious. Revna was once chosen as a sacrifice to the gods, but another took her place on that cursed boat, and she can never forget. Commander of the Midheim Maidens, she fights relentlessly to shield all she can from the darkness that's plagued her realm ever since. But now the boat has returned. To protect those she holds dear, she accepts her fate and is thrust into the realms of gods and monsters. There she must confront the one person who has haunted her days and nights for 9 years, the god of destruction himself. Fenrir, forever branded a monster, has spent most of his long life at the mercy of his very nature and the cruel whims of the Aesir, all to protect his siblings. But when a fierce shield maiden from the mortal realm washes up on his shores, a hunger long buried awakens, threatening to shatter the delicate hold he keeps on the monster that howls beneath his skin. As the twisted threads of fate unravel, Revna and Fenrir's desires grow into something undeniable. Together they must face their past, and the sinister forces that endanger not just all they care for, but the very fabric of fate itself. Desires bind, fates unfold, and realms will tremble. Okay, that's all for me this week. I'll see you next week on the Indie Connection. Bye!